Alrighty, here we go with SELVA versus 12 Panzer. We have Himmelsdorf, and I forget who is attacking and defending. To be honest, I'm not even gonna guess because I have no clue. We have SELVA on the attack, and 12 Panzer on the defense, which is wrong. Fix those. Alright, lineup wise, we got an 12 Panzer have an E4, 4005, two 705As, two machines, and two superconks. And SELVA have an E4 and IS7, also two 705As, an AMX M4 54, two 50Bs, and a 113. Four 705As. Not a tank you see very often in comp in general, and to see four of them in the same game I don't think I've ever seen it before. Another tank you rarely see, if I've ever seen it, is an AMX M4. Some very interesting picks here from SELVA. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it. Looks like they're pushing the 1-2 line with everything except for their 50Bs. Looks like the 50Bs are going to be on a flank. They're the 0 line and then come probably down the A line. 12 Panzer are set up very heavy on the A line here. Both 705As and the 4005. Ready to punish anything that comes around a 0 corner. And then they have a super conk back in these windows to spot that cross on the B line, B0 there. Then they have two machines over here in C3 and D3. Super conk as well in C3. It looks like 12 Panzer did get 0 spots on them pushing the 1-2 here. Let's see how SELVA reacts to this. Or how 12 Panzer reacts to this. SELVA already on the cap. 12 Panzer, let's see what they do here. How are they going to play this? 50Bs are on the hill clipping out machines. They have 3 on cap. They have 16 seconds left on cap here. 13. Oh, someone got a reset there. Guess a tracking shot maybe on the AMX there, probably. 9 seconds, here we go, let's see if they're gonna get here in time to get this reset. They might reset the AMX. Oh, great tracking shot on the E4 there, on his cross. Looks like they got that cap off, and that is a GG to SELVA. Very fast game. That tracking shot on the E4 probably won them that cap at least. They definitely probably would have won the game even if that E4 wasn't tracked though. They had 3 tanks out of position. They had all the angles on them there. It was really well played. 12 Panzer didn't have any vision on the 1-2 and they took advantage of it. They pushed down all the way until they got to EF1 and then that's all they wrote from there. Once you get there, you can cap pretty easily and have very nice positions if they try and push in to reset you. Controlling the hill, make sure that they can't flank around. It's a very well done setup. I think 12 Panzer need to develop something to 1-2 to at least spot down there. Like something EF1 spot that, so you're not caught off guard as much next time. I think the 2705 is 4005 up in on the A line there. That is a very nice combo. You can put a lot of punish in. But it's very one-sided there. You have no defense if they push the other side. Just a little bit of rethinking there. So, GG to SELVA. We got SELVA on the defense next. Let's see if they can take this map 2-0 or if we go 1-1. Alrighty, we're back. Selva are on the defense this time. Already up 1-0. Let's see if they can make that 2-0 here. Get them to lineups here as soon as I load in. Alright, Selva are running in E4, a bat, 2 IS7s, a 705A, a mouse, and 250Bs. Very mobile out of them. And the 12 pans are running in E4, 2 705As, 2 machines, 2 superconks, and a 50B. Also fairly mobile, besides the 705As there. The superconk. Be curious to see what they're going to do here. The 12 pans really like these 705As on this map. Looks like they're going to also do a Lowe's cap. Or, no, looks like they're going to push banana maybe here. All 8 tanks. Interesting, okay. Yep, looks like that's the case. Selva are getting aggressive, taking all of their faster tanks and going up towards the hill. Well, that 50B didn't spot that cross on banana. I thought he would have. See if the Rise here does. Yeah, he does. There we go. So they spot him though too. That's an upside and a downside of that. But so 12 Ranger has nothing on the hill here, so these guys are free to just kind of sit back here and shoot them as they push in. Let's see if Selva rotates these 2 tanks and E1 out quickly enough to actually get in the fight. Looks like 12 Panzer are taking their faster tanks, 50B and 2 machines, and they're gonna take the hill, push up the hill here. Wonder if Selva realize that they're not on the hill here and take it before 12 Panzer come up. Guess we'll see here. There, looks like yeah, they are gonna go up. So this will be an interesting fight here. Battle of the focus here. Up top, down here. Looks like Mouse and 705A are just kind of going at it right here. D-line's getting pushed for free here. No spots on that. That's very big. Oh, no, Bat spotted it from the hill. That helps a lot there. Looks like they're gonna push down the 5 line here. How's this hill going though? This Mouse is gonna be in a world of hurt once these super conks push up that 5 line here. Selva is the first tank on the hill. Looks like their focus is they didn't pin very many shots here. 50B down 900 HP and that's it. This 50B's running away. They should both run away though. Everything else is reloading up there. Let's see if 12 Panther pursues that. Selva pushed down the 5 line with their IS-7. He's very out and by himself against 2 high DPM heavies though. Not any cover between him and them. He should be dead here fairly shortly. Let's see, 12 Panzer coming down the hill here. They were chasing. Those 2 tanks there should be dead fairly shortly as well. I think pushing hill on this map from defense is just not needed. Again, another game tonight where team pushes hill aggressively and then they lose 2 tanks, 3 tanks because of it. And they don't have a lot of map control. You don't need to take the hill. Just make sure you have punish when they come down the hill on the 0 line. That's all you need. Should be a GG to 12 Panzer here. Up by 3 tanks. Up almost 30% HP here. Do lose the super conk there, but it's a little too late for that to really influence the game. Mouse is getting pushed here. 50B should clip him here. Yep, there it is. Now they're just going to continue pushing around this E4. Just going around the corner. Giving them that. Should be 1-1 game. Map or 1-1 map. Let's see what the next map will have in store. We go 1-1 there too and go to tiebreaker. Or will one team finish it on that? GG to 12 Panzer though. Taking the 50B getting spotted on the cross there was very monumental in that win though. Because if he didn't get spotted, they wouldn't have known that they were on top of the hill. And that could have been deadly. but they recognized where they could push. They focused well on top of the hill there. They made it work. Yeah, 50B just getting deleted without even shooting his gun. That's there. That's a nice 2 rolls from 50B though, almost 1,000 damage, 2 pins. They just didn't mouse blocking 2300 but not pinning anything. So just need to. E4 is really the only thing doing damage over on SELVA's side. All 12 Panzer have 2 tanks in the 3K territory, and 2 others very close. Everyone besides this one, 705A, is over 1,000. Not everyone can. It's a very good damage spread across the board there, though. E4 blocking 1,600. That's not. It's a lot of damage blocking in E4. Recon's walking around each. It's very well played there. 1-1, and we'll go on to the next map here shortly. Alrighty, we're back here on Miro. Selva are attacking,
Hello?
and 12 Panzer are defending. Yeah, you're good. We have 12 Panzer with an E4, a 430U, a Patton, a 705A, a Machine, 2 Super Conks, and a Chieftain. And Selva have a Bat, 2 IS-7s at 260, 2 Machines, and 2 Super Conks. Yeah, you shy? Hello?
I can barely hear you.
Hello? Oh yeah, I have to talk really close on Discord.
Like, barely.
Hold up. There we go. That's better. It's just gonna be really loud on stream now, so let me turn myself down. Alright. Here we go. Selva are getting aggressive on the 4 line here. Looks like they're gonna try and get on this A cap, but they're also sending tanks out in the forest here. Interesting. Usually
looks like they're trying to send a diversion out there.
Yeah, but I mean, they have a lot of tanks out of position. I mean, I guess it's 3-3, but not a lot of teams will push to H9 there on defense. So they got lucky in that boat, where this is even here, but it's a lot of DPM coming around this corner here.
Oh, they're pushing right in on A cap. They can get focused in on here.
This Super Conk needs to come get in this fight here. He's way far back. They need to just focus here. If Selva can focus, this should be a very easy kill here. These guys are very isolated.
Focus Rise now. You can't just sit there and just shoot whoever.
Looks like they're Selva are focusing the 705A. Ooh, tracking shot. That's unfortunate. E4 coming in. Looks like that should be a 12 Panzer cleanup here. Just that last Super Conk was sitting back in C4, so far out of the fight there.
They're coming in too late.
Yeah, like they might kill this Chieftain here. Oh, well, this Super Conk shoots the E4 instead of the Chieftain. That's I don't know if that's the right call there.
That's not good.
Let's see how the forest is going on over here. Looks like Selva.
He's pushing on TK Ninja. He's gonna confirm the kill any second now. Unless he's gonna dunk it. Oh,
there we go. They killed him.
He goes down for it.
But I think it's a little bit too late for that. Out here in the forest, not going very well either. They kill one guy here, but this Super Conk is in a very good spot. They should kill the Machine here on 500. Oh, Patton missed him. That's pretty big.
Well, that's a good ram.
He can go around this corner and kill him here.
He didn't even get an extra shot off before he died.
The only problem is that they don't have enough to kill this Bat now. Bat's reloading, Machine's reloading. The other Machine isn't, but they can't. I mean, yeah, it should be a nice GG.
Yeah, no, everyone's on reload.
2-0 or 2-1 to 12 Panzer here. Very fast game again.
I mean, well, what Sage doesn't know is that they're all on reload, so they can use that to their advantage. Oh, yeah, they're gonna dunk on Sage.
They're gonna kill him here. I don't know. I get. They could win this here. The Machine's on 700. Once they kill him, they can play around the map.
Yeah, if they clip out Daddy Smooth, I mean, he's only like a 3-shot at most.
And he's getting very far out from the rest of his team.
He's getting very aggressive, yeah.
On the low HP. Bat has full HP here. He can kind of get aggressive and figure out where they're at.
Yeah, he can aggressively spot. I mean, E4 is coming down.
You know, he spots the E4 without getting spotted back. He won't spot this Machine doing that spot until he gets all the way over to like J9.
Not that it's too late.
Oh, he spots him there though. He gets spotted back. So he spotted all 3 of them now. They know where they're all at. Let's see what they do with that information. This Bat's on. I mean, I think they're trying to set the bait with the Bat and have the Machines back there on low HP, just ready to kill anything that pushes in. But the 12 Panzer are not taking that bait. They're just playing the defense, making sure they can't get on that cap. Good play.
Yeah, that's the right team.
If one of those Machines goes into like E7 though, they can shoot the side of this Machine and kill him very easily without getting spotted. All the Bat has to do is keep spotting him. And he could probably also find a shot on this E4, maybe. But
the Batch also doesn't know where the Super Conk is either.
Yeah, right now, if they go E6, E7, That is a dead machine. I don't know. I don't think they know that angle. I would be doing that right now. That's for sure.
No, I mean, you're not playing right now, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah. There's just no. Yeah.
It's very easy to like look at it in hindsight, but you know we're not in their mindset. They don't see what we see.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, it looks like here comes one of the machines rotating. Let's see if. What are they doing? Are they rotating out of here completely? It looks like they're completely
I think what they could
getting
do
out.
is they could rotate all the way around like B2, C2. And they have the speed for it.
They have four
They could scout
minutes
there.
left. 4.5.
Oh, I think they are going to do that. That's actually very smart because E4's stuck in the middle. Machine's stuck there. He doesn't know what's going on. Supercon's kind of stuck there. I mean, he's not stuck there. I mean, he can rotate over to like.
Yeah, machine can definitely now push once they spawn something over here. Problem is once those machines get spotted, they're probably gonna die.
Yeah, I think
pretty
the
soon.
machine knows what's going on here. Yeah, they're say he's rotating around.
The Supercon's coming back because they haven't been spotted in so long. I think if that bat stayed down there, just keep getting spotted every like 20 seconds or so, just to keep them interested and think they're down there. Let the machines rotate, and then the bat runs around through like the middle. Machine spots the Superconk here. Ooh, that's not a spot you want to be in there. Hold down Superconk looking at
Yeah,
you.
all it takes is one hash round, you're dead.
Yeah. Machine's gonna go push this guy. Maybe? Could definitely kill them both before they kill him. No, he's just gonna hang out on the corner there. Looks like, yeah, I think they would have had a way in if they went E7 and killed that machine on the building there. Because then they can just play around with Superconk and E4 slow tanks, and you have all the speed in the world here. All you have to do is find the side of that E4 and he's probably dead. And then you could push in on the Superconk with everyone else once the bats reloaded. But yeah, I mean, looking at it from a spectator view is a completely different ball game to play in at the same time.
Because I feel like if they knew that batch or that E4 was alone at G5, then the batch would have already gone in by now. But they don't know that.
Oh, it looks like E4 is gonna just moving down south here. Nope, he's just moving a building closer to the cap. Make sure he can get that spot on that cap there. If they do try and go back, which looks like they're gonna try that. This bat could probably go in on this E4 and kill him and live.
He doesn't know where he's at.
Yeah. If he gets that spot, there's the spot without getting spotted back. Machine's coming back down.
Yeah,
They're down to 2 minutes now. They gotta find some way in here. Oh, back got a nice shot in. Oh, he got in the cap without getting spotted. That's very nice. Maybe that was that machine that shot him actually.
You didn't quick spot him though.
Here comes E4. Oh, I think that building's in the way. Oh, here comes the machine coming in though.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Bat tracks him.
Oh, but he has a repair kit.
Come on, machine. It's on you. Oh.
The
Set up in the wrong angle. Just go middle and he's dead.
Did they get 2 people on the cap, or if they just push them like all together?
They have to just push now in a minute and a half. I mean, I guess they could throw 2 on cap, 3 on cap here, but it's not gonna do anything. Machine just fired all 4 of his rounds and is now reloading. Let's see if they take advantage of that and push in. Bat hits the building there. Wonder if. See, he's unspotted now. Let's see if he just pushes in. He's got to do something here. He's got full HP. They got a minute left.
They should use that.
He's got to just use your HP and go in here. Machines are ready to shoot that Superconk up on the hill, or they push in too. Like, you don't have the time to just sit around and.
Yeah, he knows he's gonna push on E4.
Here we go.
Yeah, but they should have done.
He's gonna get spotted by that machine. No. Machine down 1, 2. Why? Oh, that's yeah. Not the route you should have taken.
That's a very good clip from the machine.
Not the route you should have taken there, but.
Oh.
Amorex E4 though. Let's see if that'll. Ooh, miss him. Won't miss again. Yeah. That's you just gotta commit to that. He comes around in front of all of them.
Oh, good track by the E4. I mean, it was a bad track, but you know, could have killed him.
Yeah, it's here comes the machine.
Machine's gonna dunk into him. Solar power should kill him here.
And Super Conk finished the bat. Hey,
No,
he just he went in front of all of their guns instead of just going. He went behind the E4 and got between the building him and the Super Conk and the E4 between him and the machine. He could have just clipped that E4
They should've
without
played it
taking
much
any
better.
damage. But Super Conk, all three of those last tanks, that machine, 5 kills on their team there. Everyone that was alive was the only thing that, or was the only tanks that actually killed something. It's just
I know the Batch was full health, but he really didn't
Yeah.
do much there.
I think that Super Conk being all the way back in C4 didn't help with that. If they're gonna push that aggressive, you don't need something all the way back there. Winning 260, like play 2.5As and like 113. 260 is not very good. Have
Yeah.
some DPM there. If you're not gonna push the Super Conk to help, like that's what the Super Conks are for, is to support with DPM on that cap. 260 doesn't have DPM. I7s definitely don't. I7 gun, it doesn't have pin either. Like, it's just unfortunate change of tanks here. Probably would have changed that. Winning out in the field there. Just comes down to I mean, Super Conk, they just kind of sat in front of them too. From what I saw in the field, at least. I don't know if that was evident across the time, but 430U. They did focus out the 430U really fast though. They only got one shut off and then died. That was their first target. So well done there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think a little tiny mistakes. Definitely they could have won the round if they fixed those. 12 Panzer played it well. They stayed defending. They didn't get aggressive on that, even though they had a very comfortable HP lead there. But we will see how the next one goes. 12 Panzer are up 2-1 now. Let's see.
Now, I don't mind that strat with SELVA pushing half and half, but at the same time, it's like, you're gonna put the cap, just put it down on the cap. It's like, why do I bother with that? Because you just let your team just get skunked over there and the cap for what reason? I mean, I get it if you want to put like a bad.
Alrighty, here we go. We're back. That was a quick intermission there. And we are now 12 Panzer are on the attack. And they're running an Object 261, an E4, a Chisel, an IS-7, a 705A, 2 Super Conks, and a Chieftain. Selva on the defense are running a FB4 202, 2 Bats, an IS-7, 2 Machines, and 2 Super Conks. And it looks like 12 Panzer are going to attack the A-cap as well and throw the arty back in A3, A1 area. Just have a singular bat. Watch. No. Interesting. Have a Chisel go out wide here on the 1 line 2 or the A line 2. They're gonna full push in. Oh, E4 gets spotted here. Aggressive bat shot. Very aggressive bat shot from Selva.
Now this is a good A-cap push that I would have liked to see from Selva. You know, if you're gonna commit the cap, just commit the cap. You can't commit half and half.
Yeah, they are full committed to this side.
If I was TK Ninja, I would just take a hit and just push in the cap. We can't stop with momentum like that. Same thing
Yeah,
with
you
Mike,
gotta
can't
go.
stop
Like,
like
there's
that.
no. They spotted an IS-7 on the corner. That doesn't warrant just stopping. I guess they want to let Artie get in the game though. So the faster this game ends, the less Artie can do.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. This IS-7 continues to poke. Like, you have an Artie aiming at you. I don't know if that's the call there. You don't really need to keep them spotted, especially if you have a medium up in the G1 area. You'll spot them as they push in. Here's the push.
Looks like Selva has an AFK player back in the spawn.
Nah, I think he's playing the Chieftain or the Chisel.
Super Conk. He's Selva player.
Oh, the Selva player.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Maybe
Selva
just make it
pushing
unavailable.
the flank aggressively here on the A line. Let's see if this Chisel can stop them doing this. Chisel gets spotted here. But they are in a cross between a Chisel and a Chieftain. That's a lot of DPM.
Yeah, they have a batch in, they're just getting cross shots on him. That's a really good spot. He's not being contested by anyone.
13 seconds left on cap though. They gotta do something here. 10. Less than 10 seconds. This might be a GG here.
Machine Ice Americans stuck in. They have to.
1, 2, and that is GG. They just didn't push in there.
They pushed in too slow.
Yeah, they didn't they had a lot of faith in that bat to get resets. I think that's what happened there, and the bat just didn't.
They just dunk shots.
That was a very fast, another quick cap game. First game, quick caps, and last game, quick cap.
If you look at Bruno, he didn't move at all. He was AFK the entire game.
Yeah, that sucks. Not much you can do though
Selva,
there.
I would bench me for the rest of the.
Still,
honestly,
I don't think you need to push that
AFK
flank if they're
like that.
capping, to be honest. Have those tanks all in the middle there looking for shots across. If you're not going to commit to that on, like, over the top. Because, I mean, they just let them cap there. There wasn't much you did. Just comes down to what you need to push. But that was a quick game, 30-minute game against 12 Panzer and Selva. 12 Panzer won 3-1. Well played. I think Selva just has to clean up some mistakes here, and they should be fine. Maybe they had an off night. They played really well the last stream I watched them, or the last game I watched them stream. I don't know, maybe something just wasn't clicking tonight.
well, I mean, when you have an AFK player, I don't know how well you can really
Yeah,
do.
that definitely doesn't help, for sure. But,
Especially a super con, like, that could really help.
Yeah.
Right there.
still, I think those mediums pushing out the 3 line, or the A line there, if they just stick in E6, E7 with the other bat that was looking for resets, maybe you could have got them enough time to warrant pushing in there, or gather themselves before they push in over the top.
There we go.
Or they don't even stick in E6, E7, they just push all the way across and then get in the sides of all those tanks. Take their attention away from the tanks while they're crossing on top, and then just focus there. I mean, that was a 7v8 game for Selva, which is hard to win in the first place, but it still wasn't. They just took a while to push in there.
I mean, I also know like a feel for like each team when it comes to like the cap hits 10 seconds. Like you have to make a decision
Yeah,
because
you
it's either
like there's
you
no
keep the
just
game
chill,
going
like
and you throw one tank away, or you
yeah,
just let it run
or
it
just
out,
let
and
them
that's not how you
win.
want to end the game.
I think they should they just should have gone around the corner there with what was there and just hope that it was enough to at least delay them long enough for the rest of their team to come in. Because I mean, you got to do something, or they just win. So even if you get pushed out of position and into a spot that's not very favorable, at least
Yeah,
you still give yourself a chance to pull the game back. But
I feel like at 8 seconds is like the absolute latest, like when you didn't make a decision. Because by the time 5 seconds rolls in, because
yeah,
you could push
it's
in like when it hits 5 seconds, but by the time
especially
after
with
like the
a
cap
triple
hits
or
6,
four tanks on the cap, like you're just not gonna
yeah,
reset them in
you need to
time.
commit by like at least 8 seconds. Like that's
Yeah.
absolute latest you have to take to push in.
If sooner, honestly, if they're triple capping, you should be in at like 15 seconds, or have at least
Yeah,
a reset plan by 15 seconds. I think they put a lot of faith in that bat chat for me 67. Bat chat gun at long distance is not very good, especially shooting like that. Um, but and that shot is already pretty small as is, so trying to find that there is I don't know. I don't know if I would put all my faith in
it's a
there,
hard window.
but they already did. I already didn't even get in the game there. 0 damage. No influence on that. He influenced them in the fact that they didn't want to like peak, but he didn't actually
Oh,
do.
he scared them, and it
Yeah,
worked.
I mean it worked, I guess. I mean, but yeah, it's strange. You gotta figure out what you're gonna do there once they start triple capping, or know in advance what you're gonna do if they start getting on that cap, because they were set up to
Yeah,
defend it, but then they just let it cap. I don't know. Maybe just rethink how you do that defense there.
you need to have a like a plan A and maybe a plan B. I mean,
Yeah.
not even a maybe. Like you should have a plan B just in case. Because if you say, "Oh, they have about 20 seconds left to cap," then what is your reaction going to be to that? Just sit there and let them cap, or you can at
Yeah.
least try and push into that.
It's yeah, I don't know. It was not the best play.
Like, I don't think having a bat there, like to get resets in, is a bad idea. But if you're going to do that, like try and rely on that accuracy, rely on that speed, rely on that reload. I think you need at least two bats.
Yeah, or just like they had a machine. They had a machine another bat pushing the A line there for no reason. Like you're not gonna get anything pushing that
And they
at
got
that
nothing out
point.
of it, right?
You get those resets, you kill what's on cap, but then you can push out there. But your main goal, like you're defending the cap, and they're capping. Why are you trying to push out a flank that means nothing to that? I don't know. Maybe they were trying to kill the arty so they could push in. I don't. In hindsight, I don't know what was going through their minds there, but yeah, just very small mistakes that can be easily
Small mistakes
fixed.
add up.
Easily fixed, and that's all it came down to. I don't think their idea, like their strats, were bad, like how they played it. It's just little minor things on while they were
It's just the
playing, where they
execution.
rotated to, how they rotated,
Yeah.
which tanks they focused, stuff like that. Pushing
I mean, I don't
hill,
know. It really grinds my gears whenever like a team caps out on us because like we could have gone to that. It's so
yeah.
close because it's like by the time you push in, there's like maybe 1 second you could have got a shot in, but you didn't, and you're just like you have so much regret from that. And I feel like that's what they're feeling now. But hey,
If you full push and they still cap, like okay, you tried to defend it there. Like you just sit there and let them cap. It's like,
right,
well,
but at the same time you have 25 seconds to go in there. You know they
yeah.
should have pushed in already to begin with, so that's their fault.
Yeah, like personally on that map for sure on A cap, as soon as they have three tanks on that cap, it's a push over and you're focusing them. There's no if and or but trying to find a shot through the side. You're committing to that. Like that's just how that map has to be played there, really. If you want to win that defense, there's not a lot you can do. You can push maybe on the flank on the sides there, have something on the one line, but ultimately you're gonna have to push in there at some point. So it's just how I see it. Again, small mistakes, knowing the position. Like E7 is a very nice position. You just gotta know
Yeah,
that
so
you
you
can
can hit
shoot that
shots.
machine on the building there. Or know that you can shoot anything on the building there. They probably could have won there if that machine died, to be honest. They, uh, the bat just goes in, clips the E4, and then runs away, reloads, and then pushes in on the super conks with the machines. You can only kill them so fast. It's 3v1 at that point, but hindsight. I know the spot, not everyone else does. So, I get it. Not much you can do. First game, Himmels was nicely played. I just don't think pushing Hill on defense is needed at all. Again, we saw it again on the first game tonight. Just they pushed Hill and they lost. They lost for no reason. Like, you don't need to push Hill. You don't gain anything from that. And then Selva did the same thing. They pushed up the hill, and they lost a tank and a tank and a half, and then they pushed down the hill right into an E4, and the tanks on the hill follow them down, and they just die anyway. So they lost 3 tanks to do like 1,000 damage, 1,500 damage maybe, and no position gain from it. So I don't know. I
It's
don't
not
think
good.
it's needed. I think just having punish in A0 B0 is enough. Because not a lot of teams will just, like, they'll sit something in A0, but then they'll push down the A line. So you don't need to control the hill. They're going to come to you. As long as you're on the cap, they got to come to you to win. You're defending. You don't need to push them. In a spot like that. I don't know. I personally have never seen pushing hill work out well. Then again, the 50B got spotted on the 8 line there, on the cross. The 50B got a better spawn or moved faster or whatnot. He didn't get spotted there. I think that could have worked really well for Selva. That spot really did not help at all. 12 Panzer reacted really well to that spot though, and they rotated back up the hill and focused up there. So just saying. I don't know. If I was FDB and I got spotted, I probably would not have gone up the hill. I would have let those 2 tanks take the hill and then come back, like gotten spotted on my way back, just so they don't think I'm going up the hill. But that's me.
Well, and a lot of people aren't you, sadly.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I can predict what the enemy is gonna do when I see something like that. Like as soon as the hill F50B was spotted, I'm like 12 Panzer needs to rotate the hill, and they can win that, and they did, and they won it.
But also, a lot of prediction comes with experience too. You know,
Yeah.
not most teams can just predict, oh, Fitby is going to go around like that. You know,
Yeah, like
it
if
comes
he
with
gets
a lot of
spotted,
time experience.
he gets spotted on the cross to A0. You go to A0, you hang out there, get unspotted, and you come back. Well, they just think you guys came back and you're not up on top of the hill. They don't rotate to the hill, and you get to sit up there and shoot them in the sides and stuff, or come down behind them.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just me, but it's well played across the board there. Yeah,
Oh, also, what was your opinion on the OGTS and Polar game tonight?
it was close. OGTS just made some interesting decisions, I think. But it worked out in the end. I honestly I don't remember too much. What it was Proc and
And
Simmels? It
him.
was Simmels too,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. They so on shit on D. Oh fuck, I'm getting Himmels confused now because I've played it twice tonight or seen it played twice.
It's a
The
popular map. You know, it's very fun. I like. There's a lot of ways you can play Himmelsdorf.
Yeah, you
I
can
think with
play it all
Nero it's kind of
very
complicated, but I feel like
different
with
ways.
him, or not complicated, but it's kind of simple. But when it comes to Himmelsdorf, there's a lot of ways you can play. You can play hold down, cover B. You could all commit to A. You know, you do half and half. You can commit everyone onto the hill if you're defense. Honestly, it just depends on your play style when it comes to that.
Hmm. I think if you commit to, I don't know, I have never seen a hill push really work out well on defense. On attack, yeah, a
Well,
lot
it
of
worked
teams will
well for
push up the
us.
hill.
On defense, it's
So
worked well at least.
what they did. Yeah, I'm getting confused now. I know this game. Oh, what was it? 12 Panzer didn't have any spots on the one line, and Selva just pushed up the one line and capped that base with the 3-man. Um, shit, I can't remember what actually happened in the Polar game. Brock was pretty fun to watch, though. Honestly, it was very close on on one of the sides. It was super close. Like HP was even the whole time.
Yeah, I saw Selva took the first game. How'd that go?
So what was it? Sorry.
Selva took the first game.
Yeah, they took the first one, and then 12 Panzer took the next 3 in a row. The first game was Selva pushed down the one line on Himmels and capped that base. 12 Panzer just didn't have anything over there spotting it, so they got all the way to like EF1 for free, unspotted. Pretty clutch E4 track came in, but even if they didn't track him and that E4 got that reset, I'm still almost 100% sure they would have won without the cap, just because they had 3 tanks out of position at that point in between 5 tanks that had them in crossfires at that point. They had the hill. I think the only thing about that, 250Bs on the hill isn't needed. I think only running like a TD or a super conk up there is plenty. Having 250Bs on top of the hill, I mean, you can push down behind him, sure, but is it worth it? I'd rather have the extra tank on the A cap there with the rest of the team, rather than just have 2 tanks out of the fight there with 50B. Sure, it can come back really fast, but I don't know. That's probably the only thing I would say on that attack from Selva. The defense from Selva, they just they pushed uphill. Like that was their downfall there. Just don't try not to push hill and see what works out. Try something different. I don't see the benefits in pushing hill on defense. And then and then Muro.
I mean, it could work well sometimes, but it just depends on like the initial spotting. You know, I wouldn't go there initially, but I'd say like if you spot the initial round on the main hill, then you can say okay, then you can go to the 0 line hill. But I wouldn't go there initially.
Yeah, I don't know. You can push up the hill. It's just I don't think it's something you should do off the rip. Send a bat up there to spot the hill, sure, but even then, it's not really needed. Yeah, I don't know. I've never liked the hill push on defense, and I don't see the benefit in doing it. Even if you just wrap around behind them anyway. If they push an A cap, just go down banana. You don't have to go all the way up over the hill to come down behind them, or go across the middle of the map, even. Like, I don't know. I don't see the point of going up the hill on defense. It's not that great of a spot on defense because most teams will attack a B cap, and you really can't shoot most of the spots that teams sit in there, except for like what was it, like D7, that little rubble pile there. That's really about all you can hit reliably from the hill. But is it worth sending 3 tanks up there? Not really.
Absolutely not. No.
And then Miro, some small tanks being out of position where they needed to be, helping the team. Like Super Conk all the way back in C4. I mean, I know why he's there. He's there to punish them as they come over the hill, but he can do that from F or E2. Like he can do it from there. And he's also with his team. He doesn't need to be all the way back in C4 or C3 on attack there. And then defense, I mean, he just didn't push in the cap. Relied on that VAT, I'm pretty sure, to get those resets. And didn't have a fallback plan when that didn't work. Or they didn't have a plan in time, I guess. They eventually found the plan, but it just wasn't fast enough. So, it is, what is this? 12 Panzer capitalize on all their mistakes from Selva, and Selva it clean up, and you could easily win the next one. That's what I mean, that's why I like playing teams twice in this, like in GTL, because you can play them once. All right, I made these mistakes, and then you go back and play them again, and you fix
I
all
like
those
the different
mistakes.
perspectives you can have towards it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I enjoy it.
I can play the bat chat.
I would, if you're calling, I would like stay
But
away
anyways,
from mobile. That's just
yeah.
me.
All right, sounds good, man. I'll see you next time. Bye.